regarding the application of stack. I hope everyone know the concept of recursion. You might have used recursive functions in programming. Usually most of the students will say that recursion means a function calls itself. But how long it has to call itself? So it has to call itself till an exit condition is reached. Otherwise, it is not a recursion. What will happen if the function does not call itself till an exit condition is not reached? Is it will fall into the infinite loop. Printf hello world. Now, if I call a function, like again main here. So according to the definition of the students, that a function calls itself. That means there is a main method, main function, which is calling itself. That's all. This is what is in the recursion that usually students will assume. But if I run this code, you will surprise that you will get a hello world for infinite number of times. The reason is it is falling into the infinite loop because there is no exit condition in this main method. That is the reason it is falling into the infinite loop. Now, if I write a function like long int fact of int. Now, if I define a function like long int fact of int value, if value is equal to 0, then we will say return 1. Else return value into fact of value minus 1. So this is a simple factorial program using recursion that you have studied in your elementary levels. So here what is happening, the fact is a function which is calling itself how long till value is equal to 0. That means when the fact of my value minus 1 is called, and if you might have called fact of 5, then printf percentile d comma fact of 5, then 5 factorial 120 has to be printed. Okay, hello world 120 is the value that is printed. So this program is successfully executed and got the output. The reason is there is an exit condition, that is value is equal to 0. But how this actually will happen in the compiler? Because compiler is also a system software which also have built-in implementations of various elementary data structures such as stack and queues. So what I am writing here is a implementation of how this factorial program is implemented in the compiler. First, you have called fact of 5. This is a function call. But what it is happening is this fact of 5, first value will be checked whether the value is equal to 0 or not. If the value is 0, it will return 1. Otherwise, it will not return. What it will return otherwise? It will return fact of 4. That is 5 into fact of 4. So this 5 will be kept in memory and this fact of 4 will be considered. When fact of 4 is called, fact of 4 will be checked with the value. 4 is equal to 0? No. So the reason it will go into 4 into fact of 4 minus 1. that is 3. Now, will 3 is equal to 0? So this is failed. So the reason it is going to the else part. In this 3 into fact of 2 minus 1, that is 3 minus 1, that is 2. Now 2 is equal to 0 or no. So the reason it is going to the else part. So fact of 2 into fact of 2 minus 1, that is 1. Now 1 is equal to 0 or no. Now it is going to the else part, return 1 into fact of value minus 1, that is fact of 0. So now what is happening here? Whenever the value is 0, it is returning 1. It is returning 1. So thereby there is no calling of the next recursive function. So if you look at here, the way that I have entered this factorial calling, that is fact of 5, fact of 4, fact of 3, how it is looking like? It is looking like a stack. Initially, top pointer is 0. Initially, top pointer is 0. So now fact of 5 is inserted into the stack. Now top pointer is incremented by 1. Now based upon the condition here, we are going to use value into fact of value minus 1. So fact of 4 is inserted into the stack. Next, top pointer is implemented. Fact of 3 inserted into the stack. Now top pointer implemented. Fact of 2 inserted into the stack. Next, fact of 1 is inserted into the stack. Top pointer implemented. Now fact of 0. So what is happening here? When fact of 0 occurs, return 1. Once return 1 is there, then the control will be shifted. So once the return is there, that means it is coming to know that there is no further entry to be inserted into the stack. So thereby what will happen? It will end here itself. Now the top pointer reaches at the top of the pointer, top of the stack. Now fact of 0 is 1. Now fact of 1. So next fact of 2, 2. Since there is a memory to keep up for n into our fact value into value value fact of value minus 1. So 1 into 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Okay, that values will be taken, that is popped from the stack, and all these elements will be multiplied. Whenever all these elements are multiplied, 1 into 1 is 1, into 2, 2, into 3, 6, into 4, 24, into 5, 120. So this 120 will be returned from this return state. So that is the reason stacks are playing a major role in dealing with the recursion. That means recursion can be easily dealt with stacks. If there are no stacks in the compiler, that means if there are no elementary data structures such as stack in the compiler, then the compiler cannot support the recursion. So in the next coming lectures, such as trees and graphs, without recursion, we cannot write the programs, because recursions made us easy to write the programs. If you want to write the programs in an iterative way, it is a very, very difficult task. So such a beautiful concept such as recursion was successful in programming only because of the elementary data structure called stack. So with this, you come to know that for having this recursion, there should be an exit condition. But in case of the previous main method example, when I have written main here, so what will happen is it is falling into the infinite loop. The reason is unlike fact of 5, 1, here main is called, main again is calling main method, again it is calling main, again main is calling main. So how long it has to call? So it is calling infinite number of times. So thereby what is happening? The stack size of a compiler is exceeded. So thereby you will get an error called stack overflow. That means the limited size stack that is available in compiler is exceeded. Thereby it is falling into the infinite loop. So the reason the recursions can be dealt easily with stacks, but if you might have written the recursive functions without exit condition, then it is a very dangerous thing that the program may end up in the infinite loop. So this is what the main application of stack with respect to programming.